That's not true. My husband and I are not wasting anything. The only thing wrong is the fact that he lost his job and we have to be here.
Helen and James are a married couple. They're always doing their morning exercises together in love and happiness. They live with Evelyn, who is Helen's older sister. Evelyn got angry with their noise and poured water on them whilst they exercise. James was eating his breakfast when Evelyn interrogated him. Evelyn asked why he was eating all these when he has not job or provides for the family. James got angry and reported the incidents to Helen. Few days later, Evelyn came back from work and noticed the house was untidy and lights were on. She became very furious about it. Helen tried to comfort her husband and tried to have a conversation with Evelyn. The conversation did not need well. All Helen wanted was for Evelyn to respect James, her husband. Evelyn's issue was he is unemployed and useless in the house as a man, and with that he deserves not respect.
He lost his job. You know what I don't understand is why children of nowadays, girls in their 20s, the moment they set their eyes on any man with prospects, upcoming small man, they start visiting, they start forgetting slippers, next thing bra, next thing pants, top. Before you know, marriage. Why is marriage so important to you people?
Marriage is not a crime.
It is a crime for you.
Evelyn called their elder sister to complain about how she takes care of Helen and her husband James. Next day, Evelyn offered James a driving job, but he rejected. He went to do a layman job and got into an accident at the site. He was so scared for his life, and Helen advised him to take the job Evelyn was offering him. James approached Evelyn and told her he is ready to take the driving job she offered earlier. James started his job well, but problems started with Evelyn nagging about everything James was doing. Evelyn met James and Helen making out. She rushed to see because the noise was disturbing. Evelyn warned them to never try this again in her house, since they are jobless and useless in this house. Evelyn told them she is not ready to care for any children they are planning to born.
I trained you in school. Spent my hard-earned money for you to go to school, only for you to go there and return with that riffraff. Didn't I warn you not to marry him? But no, you insisted that you loved him. And after that, what happens? Now that you are married, are you happy with yourself? Ended up marrying a man that cannot feed you.
Evelyn returned with so much anger ragging from her. Then unfortunately, James broke some of her groceries on their way in. A big fight happening, then Helen tried to salvage the situation, but that did not happen. Evelyn asked James to kneel down and beg, or else she was not going to pay his salary for that month. Helen warned her to never try that. At the end of the month, Evelyn paid half of his salary, and that brought more chaos in the house. Evelyn called their sister to complain again, and this time she is going to sack Helen and James out of her house. Next day, James and Helen returned from their usual morning exercise only to meet Evelyn on the floor unconscious. Evelyn fell from the stairs and broke her legs that now made her stagnant at a place. Helen started catering for her sister, but Evelyn continued her nasty attitude towards Helen and James.
He lost his job, no backup plan, no money. You people packed yourselves and your problem into my home. At the end of the day, you will still not give me peace. Come here with this kind of face to lower your voice. Will it change anything?
That's all. All this is simply because I call her.
Helen got tired of Evelyn's nasty attitude even in her condition. Evelyn left the house with her husband to rent a small place of their own. Evelyn was left all alone in that big house. She called an agency for a maid. The first maid came and was doing the right things, but Evelyn was nasty to her regardless. The maid got angry and quit her job. The second maid came from the same agency, and Evelyn continued to be nasty to her as well. This maid was not ready for Evelyn's bad attitude. She attacked Evelyn and took her walking sticks away. The second maid dealt with Evelyn very until she sacked the maid herself. The agency refused to offer any maid to her because of the complaints from the other maids.
My love, all this your low tone will not save you. It's not because you got married. It's because you got married to that idiot. You hear me?
Sister, stop.
Stop what?
Don't you insult my husband again.
Oh, wow.
Not.
Evelyn, let's have it.
Evelyn realized she cannot do this alone and needs help. She called Helen, which was her last option. She apologized to Helen and told her she was due better in her attitude toward her and her husband. Evelyn also promised to pay for the service Helen will render to her. Helen told James how her sister has learned her lesson and has totally changed to being a good person. Evelyn got gifts for James as a way for apologizing to him. As Evelyn gets better, she offered to actually help James with financial support to start his business. She also promised to give them money to rent a better place of their own. Evelyn explained that she got jealous of Helen as she got married before her, and even though she was the one with better financially status.
Seriously? Let's have it. I was wondering where that bad character went to. If I insult your useless husband, what will you do?
Sister, I am warning you.
Oh, good.
I am warning you. Don't you call my husband names again.
Your husband is a useless man.
I'm warning you.
What will you do?
I am warning
Because
you.
I will throw you down the stairs.
You cannot do it. You cannot do it.
Evelyn explained that she allowed her jealousy take the better part of her. She prays she get her own man soon to start her family. Evelyn asked for forgiveness from Helen and James and promised to be kind to them till they find their feet on solid ground. James kneeled down to thank her so much, and Helen also thanked her for the offer. Helen also promised to take care of Evelyn till she gets better and also told her to forget about the payment she planned to pay her. After all, they are now a one big happy family.
What's the problem? Why are you so wicked? Look at you, angry and bitter. Shameless. Wicked hearts like you in my house. Look at you. Who gonna marry you? Who gonna marry you?
It's okay.
Would I be lonely?
I am God. I'm dedicated to God.
Thanks for watching this recap. Did you enjoy this recap? What did you learn from this movie? Kindly subscribe to support this channel.